And now bringing a perspective that is literally very close to the door, Robert Green, who is the city manager of Auburndale. Is he here? There he is, over there in the corner. We may ask you to shave your head. We could start a trend. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, and good morning. I am actually not Mr. Green. Mr. Green sends his best regards to everyone. He is under the weather as well this morning, so he sent me, and our mayor, Marvin Wiley, is with us today on his behalf. My name is Shawn Sherrouse. I'm the Community Development Director for the City of Auburndale, and I will just share with you the city's vision this morning for the growth potential that we see that will occur in the City of Auburndale segment of this high-tech corridor that has been mentioned this morning. Dr. Goodman led off this morning with this concept or this idea of imagination. Well, 10 or 15 years ago, it was probably difficult for the community of Auburndale to imagine what we would see happening today. Now, as we get closer to the growth potential in this particular area, it's much easier to see it. We're already feeling it, and we're in the process of planning for it. Our segment of this high-tech corridor really lies within what we call our utility service area boundaries. That's what we call our box. That's the box that the city will grow into and one day will fill, and that will ultimately be the community of the city of Auburndale. Our box running east and west along the interstate basically starts over at Pace Road and the Polk Parkway sector, and it runs east over to 559 and the I-4 area. And we see potential in different ways for that area to develop. Some of that potential involves a residential component. The city of Auburndale has basically looked at our 559 corridor as being prime for residential growth. Running up and down north and south on 559, we've got some great lakes. It provides some breathtaking views, and we see the desirability for that area for residential. We think that will occur, and it has already begun to happen. If you drive up and down 559 now, you can see the beautiful walled communities that have started to develop along that corridor. Up at the north end of 559, the city sees opportunities for retail-type commercial industry, tourism as well. We have some land uses in place now designated in that area at I-4 and 559 for tourism and commercial. That's where we see our Cracker Barrels. That's where we see our hotels. That's where we see some retail industry that will serve the sector of people that are commuting up and down I-4 and accommodating their vacation needs, and especially to those that are coming to visit this beautiful facility here at Fantasy of Flight. Outside of our residential component, we also see a great need for our recreational needs. It's been publicized recently that the city of Auburndale has been fortunate enough to partner with the Board of County Commissioners and Polk County Sports Marketing and land the opportunity for some collegiate baseball programs to have tournaments at a site on Berkeley Road within the city limits of Auburndale. We currently have 3 soccer fields at this location. That will eventually be the home of Florida Youth Soccer at that location on Berkeley Road. There's $12 million of funding that will go to the construction of this particular development. It will eventually house 9 baseball fields. Some of those will be built to collegiate standards, and some of them will be built to youth recreational standards. It will provide us an opportunity to offer tournament-type play to folks not only from this region, but to the state and with the college component to the country as well. Outside of the recreational opportunities that I just mentioned, we also see the need for the business park centers. And we think that the business park centers will probably develop up into the segment of our city limits that are at Pace Road and Polk Parkway. As most people are aware, there's a development of regional impact that is already in place at that location, and much of that already lays out the opportunity for the business park centers component to develop there, which would entail some warehousing and distribution that would serve not only this region but the nation as well. Going back to the idea of the concept of imagination, just share with you quickly. I'm also, as our previous speaker, I'm from the city of Auburndale. I was born and raised right there. I grew up on Berkeley Road, and I can remember as a child when I was a teenager I can remember riding my bicycle north and south on Berkeley Road to go visit, friends that lived in some of the neighboring neighborhoods. And it's fascinating to imagine that where we're at today. It'd be impossible today to ride your bicycle north and south on Berkeley Road because of the growth that we have already experienced. We expect that we will continue to experience that growth, and we certainly look forward to the possibilities of the research university and the industry that Auburndale will be able to support to serve that research university. I thank you very much for your time this morning, and again, best regards from Mr. Green. Thank you.